Even though oncology is the field of nursing I would like to enter once I get my degree, there are so many things I still have yet to learn about cancer. There are so many different types and how they affect the body systems in many different ways, depending on the type of cancer that you have. I have had lots of relatives that have battled cancer, many of whom have lost that fight, unfortunately. Even though I have passed both my anatomy exams and both of my classes, I still have a few questions about cancer, how it forms, and why the symptoms occur. Cancer is a disease in which abnormal cells divide uncontrollably and destroy tissues in the body. There are more than 120 different types of cancer that are known, many of which are still being discovered. Some of these types of cancers are more common than others. Lung, breast, and skin cancers are some of the common types of cancers. Many people often get symptoms just due to their cancer treatments. Chemotherapy is one of the few methods that are more common than others used to treat cancer. The term chemo refers to a wide range of drugs used to treat cancer. The specific type of drugs are used to kill the dividing cells causing the cancer. According to the Mayo Clinic, chemo can also be used to help relieve some of the symptoms of cancer. Chemo can also be administered in many different forms. Oral is one of the routes, which can be in liquid form or pill form. Another route of cancer is by injection straight into the muscle. Another type of chemo that is less common than others is limb perfusion. This is done by injecting cancer drugs directly into the tumors of the arms or the legs. There are many different symptoms of chemo that can occur, but are not limited to vomiting, nausea, hair loss, depression, and numbness or weakness in the hands or feet. Another type of treatment is radiation therapy. This type of treatment uses high energy proton beams to destroy the cancer cells. According to MD Anderson Cancer Center, more than half of the people battling cancer that are seeking treatment use radiation therapy, also with a combination of other types of treatments. One dose of radiation therapy is called diffraction. Typically, a radiation treatment has 5 treatments throughout 4 to 6 weeks. This is done, they get like 5 treatments a week in that range to properly target where the radiation will go. CT scans are done to see exactly where the cancer is and where they need to pinpoint that radiation so it's not spread throughout the other body systems. It really varies what type of radiation they're going to use depending on the severity of their cancer and the type of cancer that they have. For many years, I participated in Relay for Life, which is a cancer walk to raise money for cancer research. Many of my relatives have battled cancer, and this is why we started it. Families gather all throughout Ohio, and we had it in Tiffin, Ohio, is where it was held. And we walk around half-a-mile track, and there's different food stands and different activities for the kids, and all of the money goes back to cancer research. The thing that I really look forward to every year going to this walk was seeing the survivors take the first lap around. It was like a victory march for them, and it was very, very powerful to me. My mom and like the rest of her family, our last name is Wilhelm, her maiden name is Wilhelm, and they started it many years ago when somebody was diagnosed with cancer. And before I was even born, they were walking, and we still walk every year. And this is one of the many reasons that I decided to go into pediatric oncology, because of how cancer has affected my life, and I really just want to make a difference in people's lives and help the families and the kids that are affected by cancer.